Hey friend, hey! Welcome back to another episode of the vlog. So today we are going to be, let me catch the light. We're going to be working outside. We are having a little family time. The girls are over there in their swimsuits because we are blowing up the little portable pool for them to hang out in because we got some backyard work to do. So we're going to be digging a flower bed right over here. And this flower bed is gonna look a little skank because most of these have been in pots waiting on me to put them in the ground. And I finally got my little bitty hibiscus that I thought were gonna be a lot bigger, but they're all going in the ground so they can get a healthy start before the end of the season, and they can at least start to do something. I got quite a few annuals that we're gonna stick down there. And then the backyard furniture, the living room furniture came in. It's right there. It's from my friends over at Outer. So we got to get this patio prepped because right now it's a lot going on. So we're going to clean off the patio, plant some flowers so that in future episodes we can start to decorate out here and turn this into our outdoor living space. So be on the lookout. I'm going to give you a close look of our outdoor living furniture in just a little bit here. But for now, let's hop into today. I'm out here fighting with this flower bed, and I go inside. I got my water backpack because it's hot. You gotta live right. This kind of weather make you remember that you need to live for the Lord, because you don't want to go to hell, because if hell is hotter than this, we ain't gonna make it. But I'm inside like, damn, it's gonna be a long day, because I got to figure out how to pull up this grass. And I leave my 18-year-old alone for 5 minutes. And look. Oh, girl, I figured it out. She got the answers. She down there with the whole. I'm about to give her the water backpack. I gave her my hat already. But what I thought was going to be a long process don't look like it's going to take that long. Primarily because this is new grass. This is new sod. So that grass hadn't had a chance to like root in completely. So it's a little easier. So shoot, I ain't gonna stop her. Like, she look like she on a roll. I'm gonna offer some ice water or something now to make sure she good, so she can keep this going, because clearly I don't know what I'm doing. Meanwhile, look at the drama. Look at the drama. It's all on a Saturday. Oh, the boys, if you're wondering where they are, they went to go haul away some trash because our garage was full of stuff and we just cannot ever seem to get rid of all the trash on trash day. So they went to go dump it so we can get some space on that side of the garage. You need a break? Okay, we got to switch. I'll be back. Alright, so real quick before I show you what we're digging, here's a couple of looks at the annuals that we're putting in. Originally, I was just going to put the plants that I had in pots in the ground, but I thought that was going to look real weird, so we decided to go for the full flower bed. So consequently, I had to go out and buy some plants to go in, and I'm going to put annuals here for now because I want to see how this spot does as far as the sun is concerned. And we have a full deck that I will have to share with you guys in another video that we're having installed in a few months. It's like 10 weeks on the lead time. So once that's installed, I'll have a better idea on like brick lining and stuff like this. So for now, we're just doing like a rough draft of the flower bed using some of the plants that I had in pots because I need to get them in the ground before I lose them. And then I'm just kind of decorating around them with the annuals. So this grass ain't no joke, y'all. If you have never pulled up grass is hard. Like, it's hard. So, yeah, it whooped the both of us. But once we got it up and we figured out that some of the pieces would just pull up, look, they're going to supervise her. Look, she don't even want none. She just coming to check in. Once we realized that some of the pieces we could just pull up by hand, it got a little easier. This didn't take as long as we thought, but it was very hard work, and it was almost 100 degrees outside. Everybody was mad at me, but everybody wanted to participate in this project. It was just really, really hot, but we managed to get it up, and I'll show you what that looks like later on in the video. The hole is dug. We look like somebody beat us up. Because the grass beat us up. But the hole is clear. I'll show you in a minute. So now we gotta line it. Stake it down so it don't move. And then fill it with dirt. And now that the boys are back, it was so funny. Tim's initial reaction to me digging this flower bed was so funny. I don't know what he thought was gonna happen, but I told him I was digging a flower bed, and when he saw all the grass gone, he was like, "Girl, what is going on?" I was like, "I told you I was digging a flower bed." He was like, "You always into something." But anyways, I was like, "Can you help us pour the dirt or whatever?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, of course." So this really did turn into a family project. It was a lot of fun, even though it was blazing hot. We didn't cut the edges perfectly. Right now, we just have a garden liner in, because once we have a good idea where the stairs are going to come down, once the construction manager for the deck company comes and does his final measurements, I'll know exactly where the stairs are going to hit from the deck, and then I'll know how much room I have left as far as bordering is concerned, and if I'm going to have to bring the flower bed in just a little bit. But I think I measured out, because it is the design that I designed is my design, so I think I measured out exactly to the edge of the stairs, so I should have space. I just want to be sure, and I don't want to buy or do anything until I have all of that. So for right now, we just lined it. Hubby's spreading the dirt for me. We thought we were going to need more than 4 bags. I want to say this is about 12 or 13 feet across. It's the actual width of our bedroom. So however wide that is, that's how wide this flower bed is. And 4 bags of dirt actually did us well. So we're just amending the soil here because we have terrible soil. And I wanted to at least give the plants that are going to be planted here a fighting chance. I'm kind of placing out where everything is going to go. I've got a hydrangea that desperately needs 3 of them that desperately need to go into the ground. Ordered some hibiscus from Proven Winners. They are not the size that I thought they were going to be, but I ended up figuring it out. And then these annuals. So right now I'm just placing everything to get a rough draft of a rough idea of where everything is going to go before I actually put them in the ground. After I kind of reviewed everything, once it was laid out, I realized I needed some more plants. So I went shopping to get some more plants before we started putting stuff in the ground. And then once we got more plants, it really turned out great. So this is a quick look at what it looks like just from a planning standpoint. And then towards the end of the video, I'm going to share with you how everything kind of came out once we got everything in the ground. It's another day and we are back. Oh, my hair is a mess, but that's okay because we're about to head outside because we need to get the patio together. So yesterday we were able to get all of the plants planted. That's the first part of what we needed to do. So that's all done, and I'll give you a look at what that looks like as soon as we get finished. But now that that's done, we need to get we got a lot going on here as far as the patio is concerned. So now that the living room furniture is here, we're gonna take it all out, clean the patio, clean some of the pieces that are here, position stuff. I've got a new rug that needs to go down, and I want to go ahead and do that. We probably won't get to decorating today, but we at least need to get cleaned up so that we can position everything, figure out where stuff is going to go for right now until the rest of the deck and stuff is built so that I can find the pieces that I want to decorate. So that's what we're doing today. So let's go ahead and get started. So here's a quick look at where we are just right now. I lost the footage of the guys delivering the patio furniture, but I absolutely love our living room furniture, our outdoor living room furniture. I'm going to give a full review of it in just a second when we start decorating. But as it is right now, we've got quite a bit going on. We got to clean up some of this dirt and stuff. So we're going to take everything off the patio. The kids wanted they shine this week for whatever reason. They were very helpful this week and I really appreciate it, but they wanted to be a part of it. So they were tired in a lot of this, but they were good champs. Like, they cleared out this patio for me. No joke. Tim and I didn't have to do a whole lot. We helped clean up and stuff like that, but they cleared everything off because they just wanted to. It was cool. I love my babies. But anyways, we're going to clear everything off, get some of this furniture cleaned up before we bring it back, and then I'll show you kind of where we are right now. Right now, what we're putting together is kind of just the phase 1.0. Some of the stuff that's on the patio right now, like the grill, it won't be there in a few weeks and stuff like that. So right now we're just kind of getting it to where we can enjoy it right now. But in a few weeks, we'll have to come back and do some more rearranging because the whole right side of our house is going to be different deck areas. So a lot of this will have to move out. Like this rug right here, we're taking it up now, but we're totally going to repurpose it. We're having a hot tub installed down at the bottom part of the yard on the deck, and this is really boho. I really like the vibe, so I think I'm going to install this on the deck down there by the hot tub and put some seats down there. It's going to be like the spa area, so right now we're just going to dust it off, clean it up, roll it up, and then store it in the garage so that we can use it later. Outside of that, you guys can just watch us get everything kind of cleaned up, and then I'll be back when we start to decorate so I can share with you about these amazing pieces of furniture that we've gotten from our friends over at Outer. So I have no idea how a patio gets so dirty that it's covered, but we managed to do a good job. So we're just gonna blow it off real quick before we start to wash it off. I was gonna power wash it, but I just didn't feel like it. Our power washer broke. I didn't feel like going back to the home department store to rent one. So we got this little container here that we use when we're putting down repellent and stuff like that. We're just gonna use that. So it did make it just a little bit harder, but you know, everybody played in the water, got their chance to try to sweep things off. We got it as clean as we wanted to. I will say that having this concrete, I'm gonna have to find something to do with it once it's all said and done, because it doesn't clean as well as I want it to. And I don't know if I'm sure a power washer would have done it well. I just don't enjoy the look of it, even once it's clean. So I'm not going to do it this year just because I want to get this place set so we can enjoy it. I don't want to be working on projects all summer long, but I'm thinking maybe once it gets cool going into the spring, we may do some concrete stamping or something up here just to make it look a little bit more elegant, or find some flooring to put down over here just to cover up the concrete, just to make it look a little bit more sophisticated. But for right now, we're just going to clean it up as best we can to get it to a presentable state so that we can start to bring the furniture back up. This furniture that you see me washing off is a two-piece set, or is two pieces that I bought from At Home a few years ago. In our old home, we only had an 8-foot by 8-foot slab, so there wasn't a bunch of space for us to have a whole lot out there. So these two pieces came from our old home, and I still like them. But once the deck is finished, they won't be. These are a couple of pieces that won't be up in the living room area. Where they're sitting now is good, but we will change them out with like a cooler, drink cooler, a decorative cooler or something like that, so that when we're out and we want to have drinks, we can have somewhere to store it. It'll be more storage right there. It'll be really nice. But for now, we're just going to place them back on the patio because it does provide some more seating, and it's really comfortable. But I don't think that they're going to stay up there. That's what I should say. I don't think that they're going to stay up there once we have the rest of the yard up and running. I like them, but I think I'm probably going to put them further out in the yard on one of the deck areas once it's all said and done. So it is time to bring it all back together. We've got it as clean as we're going to get it today. This is about as much as our patience will allow. So we're going to go ahead and bring all the furniture back up. I'm not decorating today, but I did want to go ahead and lay the rug down just because I'm not interested in taking this furniture down again. All that doesn't need to be taken down. So we're going to go ahead and lay the rug, try to get in position so that we can put the furniture on top of it, but we're going to decorate in next week's episode. So this was kind of difficult, but this rug was really, really cute. It's an indoor-outdoor rug. I probably could have gone a little bit bigger. For whatever reason, I'd be underestimating the size of my space. I think this is a 7 by 9, which it does okay, but my initial plans were to have the rug cover the entire right side of the patio. Now, where the rail is, where we have everything set up, that's going to disappear in a few weeks. We're going to put steps all the way across that step down into a lower deck. So initially, I wanted the rug to kind of be centered to the patio, period. But as for right now, because of where the furniture is sitting and where it will likely land once everything is done, I decided to just do one that would go from the deck, the current railing, stair rail going over towards the TV. It's still not big enough though. I think I could have went as wide as like a 10 by 14. But then I don't know, like even maybe a 9 by 12. I think a 9 by 12 would have been good, but for now we're gonna make it work. This is gonna be the rug for this season. Should I decide to change out the rug, it won't be until next season because I'm just not here for it. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this furniture, shall we? So we got our outdoor living room furniture from Outer, and I have watched this company for probably a year and a half because I see ads from creators all over the internet for them. And I was like, when I get ready to get my outdoor furniture, that's where I'm getting it from. So I did reach out to them to collaborate. We've got some specials that we want to extend to you guys. But let me just tell you a little bit about the furniture and why I decided to go with them, especially with this being outside. So I live in Texas, and y'all know Texas weather is real humid. We are in a drier part of Texas, but we still get rain, and the outdoor elements are just what they are. But when it comes to outdoor living, like, it's my jam. Like, I was telling my husband the other day, like, if somebody wanted to hire me to plan and design their outdoor space, I would absolutely do it because I love it just that much. I love outdoor design more than I do inside design. So consequently, when it comes to outdoor design, I think about the purchases that I'm making. for the outdoors, just like I would if I was doing inside. So there are staple pieces in my outdoor design that I am willing to invest in because I want the longevity and the durability out of them, which is why I was so infatuated with outer furniture, because it offers that. So this furniture is handmade. So each one of these chairs probably has like 1.5 miles of wicker in it. And for me, when it comes to cushions, I know a lot of us, we like to change our color story every year, and I do. But what I found about myself with my outdoor furniture is I'm pretty consistent. Like that furniture that you saw us outside cleaning up, I do not change the cushions out, but I want something that's super, super comfortable, because we find ourselves out here under this patio more than we are inside. So I needed something that would be durable. And the cushions are made out of memory foam that you would find in like luxury mattresses. I'm not gonna name the mattress. I used to sell mattresses for a few years, and I sold like the luxury $15,000, $20,000 mattresses. And the same material that is in those mattresses from a memory foam perspective are inside of these cushions. So I'm a little bit of a dork as far as information is concerned. So when I'm looking for furniture like this, I'm looking for stuff like that. So for me, that means we got 25 years that this stuff is going to be durable. I'm not going to have to worry about changing this out every year. These flaps that you see me covering are proprietary to Outer. What they are is like a weather resistant flap. So if it rains, and I don't know if you got a chance to see my Instagram story earlier this week, but if it rains, these covers will naturally cover both the seat and the back cushion. You just pull it over and it's water resistant, and it velcros right up underneath the cushion so that you can protect your cushions so that you don't have to worry about having to let them dry, which I think is really, really cool. In addition to that, there's a little hook handle on it, so if you decide that you want to pick them up and store them, you can, which I think really contributes to the bottom line of the durability. So I was curious when I got them to see if they were worth the hype, and when they were delivered, I had a white glove delivery service. They came, they set them up for me, they put them where I wanted them to go, they showed me how to interlock them so they don't move. And these things, I don't know if I have a sofa in my house that are as comfortable as these. We nap on these, we sit on these. They are big enough for the entire family. Like my kids, we are officially having like movie nights on the patio because the TV is set up, the couches are so comfortable, and the love seats have just enough space. So, that's just part of the reason why I decided to go here. This color palette will not change for me. The cushions and stuff like that may change, but I knew I wanted something that was modern in color. I like the wicker. I'm not a huge fan of the aluminum just because my experience with aluminum is a little bit more upkeep, but I love the wicker because that just says outside, and I love the comfort and durability. So you're gonna see a lot of these here on YouTube and over on Instagram because I spend probably 80%, if I'm not inside working on something that requires my desktop computer, I'm outside working. So you're going to see a lot of these. And if you are anything like me, I know I did a poll many weeks back asking, what your thought process was as for buying outdoor furniture. For those of you that are like me, that are not more so concerned about the price, but absolutely concerned about the durability and the quality, y'all, you would be doing yourself a huge favor if you went ahead and invested in some of these pieces. And another thing that I like about these pieces that the kids are bringing up on the patio right now, I found those at a store a couple of years back, but I can't find any pieces to match them. So when I'm telling people about, how to decorate and stuff like that, I'm not a designer by far, but I just know that as a homeowner, sometimes you want to make investments in your home, but you may not be able to get it all at one time. The thing that I love about Outer is that if you purchase a sofa this year, but next year you want to go back and get a love seat, you can bet your bottom dollar that you're going to be able to find the matching piece because it's consistent. Like they have new color stories as far as the cushions and stuff are concerned, but the actual style of furniture, because they are an investment, you can take your time and buy them in phases to really get what you want. And that just speaks miles to me. Like the customer service, as soon as my order was placed, I got emails from people helping to design the patio. I've not sent an email that wasn't responded to. Like, this company really takes making their furniture seriously. They are sustainably made, so if you're environmentally conscious, you know that if you were to purchase this and had to dispose of it, that the material is recyclable and it's made out of recyclable material, so it's really eco-friendly. But just the experience overall, especially in the climate right now, has been top-notch. So I can't say enough about the brand. This is the first time of many that you will actually hear me speak about them. If you're interested and you're in the market for a great quality patio set, I do have some cost savings that I can save to you. I'm going to link down below a link where you can go and purchase. And if you purchase through that link, you can save up to $300 on one of the items that you choose. Or you can just use the code K300. I'll leave everything down in the description so that if anything changes in the future, it'll be down in the description, or you can check the community tab if I have any updates. But y'all, like, I've had them. I got them right before we left and went to Belize. I only had an opportunity to sit on them once before we left, and I have literally used these things every day since we've been back. That's how much I love them. So go check them out. Let them know I sent you. But enjoy us decorating the rest of the patio. And it's almost time for us to give you kind of a quick look at where we landed today before we start the decorating process next week. All right, so here's a quick look at where we landed today. So I got my flowers. Now this was a hydrangea that was in a pot that it was on its way out. She was sitting in one of the white pots. I got it right at the beginning of the spring. Now these bloom in spring, so those blooms have done what they were supposed to do. I haven't deadheaded them yet just because I'm nervous. So I'm gonna give them a week or so in the ground to see how we do. So what you see here, y'all know I'm obsessed with hibiscus, right? So the plan for this actual flower bed is to be anchored by two different hydrangeas. So this is a limelight and the other one is a firelight. Both came from proven winners because I love them. But then in between where you see the dark red is hibiscus. It's a row of hibiscus. Now I realize some of the plants are not straight. We were so hot. We were just trying to get through it. I have another hydrangea on the way. So when it comes and it's time to put that one in the ground, I'll go in and do some straightening up. But for now, that's kind of the placeholder flower bed so that once the deck is installed, we can go in and do like the final customizations with the border and stuff like that. So here we are at the patio. You see the new rug. We've got some lighting here. So we've taken care of everything on like the ground level as far as the ground level is concerned. And when I say that, I mean like the furniture, the rug. Some of these items came from like World Market. I really like a lush areas. So the plants that you see here are kind of helping me accomplish that goal. I've got a Majesty Palm that I'm giving another try, and I've been able to kind of keep her happy. I realize she needs water on a consistent basis. I've got my elephant ear here. You remember those cushions that we talked about in the haul video? Here they are. This orange table that's in the middle, I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna leave it orange or if I'm gonna spray paint it. Drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. I'm gonna get some more plants to go that can handle like shade to go in these white planters. But this place is like a total vibe. I don't even know if it's giving much justice here on video, but this is like our chill spot. So now that like the foundation is planted, I can go and kind of find some pieces to decorate the coffee table, pick up another few cushions to go on the sofa, get another couple of plants, and that'll hold us over just so we can enjoy this space. Our speakers will be installed in the next couple of days. Well, actually, no, they've already been installed. They just weren't installed in time enough for this video. But the lighting kind of sets an ambiance here. These are all LED battery operated, so they're on a timer, so they come on like at dusk. But yeah, everybody loves it, and this is kind of where we just chill. So this is where we're starting. We'll stop the video today here, and we're gonna work on getting some more decor pieces to kind of put in place so that we can kind of set some more of the vibe back here, and we're just going to enjoy it until the deck is created. There's our TV. The grill is going to go. It won't be there, so there'll be storage underneath the TV once the grill is moved out, once the deck is installed. But yeah, I love it so far. Let me know what you think, friends. Thanks for watching. I'm glad you made it all the way to the end. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in next week's video.